let our imaginations go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know if I said that right, but
I like games that don't like force you to know the story. Like you can, it's more about how the gameplay is rather than about the story and stuff. Like you can find out the story if
yeah,
you want, but you don't have to. That's what I like about it.
yeah, it's like
It's,
a whole different game. Figuring
yeah,
out the lore of Dark Souls.
it's like a
Well,
second
yeah, as
game.
you said, you can totally play the game without knowing a thing of what's going on, of what's actually going on. Sorry, and that's what I like about it. I'm
Yeah,
personally not a fan of lore on thing,
yeah,
but I enjoy reading theories about my favorite game.
yeah.
What
Me
about
too. I
Dark
like
Souls?
theories. Theories are always interesting.
Hmm.
All right, let's try one more time. Did DJ join the party?
Yeah, I'm
I
in it.
invite him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you include your audio?
I'm sorry, hold on.
Yeah, we stream and we're half an hour into the stream already. We talked about like universe theory. What else were we talking about? Void, empty space, gravity. Just a bunch of crazy stuff we were talking about. What else were we talking about? I don't remember.
Great topic.
Talking about Sirius. Oh yeah, the lore of our clan is the leader is from Sirius and we're the Syrian society.
we
That's
are
a
not terrorists.
shut up. It's not Syria. It's Sirius, the star, the dog star.
Yeah, there's like this crazy theory going about dark matter.
Just search up
You know,
light.
this the
If you look up light workers or light worker or like indigo child, you'll find out some of the lore from our clan. It's crazy. I'm serious.
you know what
There's a
dark
lot of
matter
lore on
is,
YouTube,
right?
bro. Search up indigo child or indigo children or something like that, and you'll find out a bunch of lore.
Devin, you know what dark matter is, right?
Yeah.
It's basically what composes our universe, and um, some scientists have
Oh
a
my.
theory about the matter's degradation. No, sorry, I'm totally wrong. I'm I'm that's not it. Sorry. It's there's quantum physics theory that implies that matter doesn't degrade as long as we aren't observing it, as we don't observe it.
Oh my
Like
god.
just as an example, imagine there is a fire in the forest, okay?
Right.
And you happen to walk past it. Well, you witness the fire, okay?
Right.
What
Mm.
if you'd never run past it? Like you'd never go past well, you'd never go near the forest and saw the fire. What if nobody saw the fire? Would it still exist?
I
And
mean, technically no.
yes, yeah, starting from that idea, they created this kind of weird theory where particles and matter and stuff wouldn't degrade as long as we wouldn't observe it. And so they made this theory about um, world's destruction. That since scientists found out about dark matter and observed it, they they like started its degradation.
Oh
And
yeah.
since dark matter is what is what uh, is what our world is made from. Well, it'll co it, oh, sorry it will cause world's destruction. Fuck,
Oh,
I hate
dude,
that.
think
I
about
hate
that. That
fucking
actually makes a
forgetting
lot
my
of sense.
words.
Okay, so all of the matter
Yeah.
that you can see physically and you can interact with physically and that is visible to us, that's just matter. And then the dark matter is the
Yeah.
stuff that is around it, that is invisible, that is real, that you can't see
Yeah.
and stuff.
Dark matter creates everything. Well, it
Yeah,
is a part of everything.
it is like the opposite of matter, right? Like the polar
No.
opposite, or no, is that antimatter?
It, it's yeah, it's antimatter.
Okay,
That's the
so
opposite of matter.
oh yeah, that's right, antimatter.
Dark
Yeah,
matter is
yeah.
what um yeah.
It's just the stuff that you can't see or
Yeah,
detect.
oh, I don't have this.
You can't. Not only can you not see it, but you can't detect it. Like, that's why they call it dark matter, because it doesn't give off any kind of light
Well,
in
yeah,
any kind of
recently
spectrums.
about like I don't know how many years ago they found out that dark matter actually existed by
I know.
using
They didn't
not a
know.
yeah, it's not a conventional telescope or something. It's more like electromagnetic wave scope or something. I don't know the
Yeah.
actual name.
Right.
But yeah, it just detects wavelengths, energy wavelengths, waves and stuff,
Yeah.
and turns it into a bunch of code. I don't know. I'll just send you the links via
Alright.
Discord.
Alright, sounds good. Anyone who wants to join our Discord, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Hopefully, it's still in the description when you check. If it's not, message me on Xbox or leave a comment for asking for a link, and I'll hook you up with a link. Alright, I think I'm out of traces. I don't know, let me check. Man, we got pretty unlucky.
What? World's destruction by dark matter download.
Love that title. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. Like, everything that we've been able to observe has over time degraded and all of the what do you call it? All of the systems have broken down into chaos over time. I think they call it like entropy or something.
Yeah.
Or the second law of thermodynamics, that's what it is. Anyways, it says that like everything all matter goes through entropy, and it like slowly breaks down as time goes on. And if we
There's
start
theory
observing
about
dark matter and cause it to go through entropy, and it's like the glue of the universe, like basically the building blocks of the universe, and that breaks down and break down the whole universe.
oof. Yeah, well, was Universe 1.0
Oh my
destroyed by
god.
dark matter? Question mark.
Universe 1.0. What is this? Universe 2.0? I don't think we're in 1.0,
I don't know,
are
I'll
we?
just
I doubt it. Dude, there's
um
such a small chance that we're in base universe. If we were in base universe, we'd be able to see more things probably. There's parts of the universe that are
oh,
like
that's
absent that we
Facebook,
would
not
expect to
Discord.
see. And because of that, we believe, that this isn't a
Oh,
real
one
universe,
sec.
it's a simulation based on a real universe. It's just
Oh
like
yeah,
It's like a very,
Yeah,
very well
I listened to
constructed
a TED talk
recreation.
about simulations,
Yeah, dude.
about our world being a simulation.
Yeah, think about it like
I
this.
listened to that. I watched it like 1 week ago.
Yeah, think about it like this.
Pretty interesting.
Imagine, okay, just like imagine that, okay, just looking at the progress of our technology for like virtual reality, basically, like we'll be able to we'll be able to make indistinguishable virtual reality within like 35 years. And within that time, we'll be able to like have people who are born into virtual reality worlds, and they don't know that they're in that world, like because we'll just be feeding them information straight to their brain, and they could be sleeping in the real world and be in that virtual world, and they'll experience everything that we experience, all the feelings of heat, cold, anything that we experience in this world, we can simulate in a virtual world, and it'll be practical to do it within 40 years. So what's to say
Well,
that
that
this world isn't a virtual world as well? What's to say that this world
kind
isn't
of.
just another virtual world that was created inside of a virtual world that was created inside a virtual world that was created inside the real world? And each time you make another virtual world, it just gets more simple. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, but
it has to break down a little bit each time you go deeper. You can't replicate the entire universe inside the universe, can you? Or can you? Could you replicate?
well, we might need to extrapolate on that.
I don't think there's enough energy inside the real universe to replicate the entire universe perfectly.
No, it's basically
It's a, I think it's a,
the concept of infinity.
yeah, I think it's a, well, the
It'll be a
universe would
closed
have to
universe.
be
There'd be a limit,
the universe would have to be
barriers of some
infinite
sort.
for that to happen. And if it was infinite, God, I'm just thinking about this. Like,
It kind of
where does it stop?
relates to my own theory about the universe. You want to hear about it?
And what's to say that mistreating AI is okay? You know what I mean? Like, people always have
Mistreating.
been okay with killing people in video games, but what happens when we're able to make a virtual world that we can enter, and it'll be as if we are living
What if we
inside
are
it?
AI? What if we are AI?
Oh my
Is
god.
that does that count as murder? Or
Oh
I don't
yeah, no
know.
doubt. Does it? I mean, now we're bringing in some moral conflicts into it. Yo, let's
That'd
run a
be
sick risk or something.
artificial intelligence.
But
AAI.
Alcoholics Anonymous Interactive.
No, artificial intelligence.
Okay. But the thing is that we're already able to create artificial intelligence that can nearly replicate a human brain. So what's to say that, like, if we're able to make an AI inside our own world, and then we give it a world of its own, and then we're able to have people that are born in our world, like, confused into thinking that they're born in the virtual world by, like, stimulating their brain and giving them the senses of as if they were being born into a virtual world, when in reality they're just sleeping, just a little baby sleeping inside of like a cryopod or something. and and like the entire time, like, they're living in a virtual world. If they killed themselves, they wouldn't even die. They would just wake up in the real world. Or they maybe not even wake up. Maybe their heart would just stop. Who knows? What? That's an interesting thing too. What would happen if you completely put a person into a virtual world and they had all the senses of being in that virtual world and they killed themselves? What would happen? Would they die in real life, or would they just wake up?
They would. I think they would.
I think they would die in real life. I think that would actually
Because
happen.
it's just like an illusion of death.
Yeah, if you're
Like
tricked
your
into
old
thinking that
systems. Yeah.
There would have to be
basically
something
fakes
that
death
happens
for real.
But what would happen when the player